Welcome to Study Garage, and today I have two new car-themed LEGO creations I'm so excited to share with you guys. And I'll start with the reason you clicked this video, which is my brand new 2001 Volkswagen Beetle RSI Mach. And before I say anything else, yes, I finally have made my first set of instructions with this Mach, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys for free. All you gotta do, you know what you gotta do, huh? As by far the coolest iteration of the VW Beetle ever, the 2001 RSI was sporty and quirky. With only 250 ever sold, the RSI had production numbers of a racing homologation special. Combine this with a 221 horsepower VR6 with a short throw manual gearbox and a cabin decorated in carbon fiber, and you basically have a race car version of the 2001 VW Beetle. On top of all this, personally, I've really grown to love retro futuristic designs like on the 05-09 Mustang, the Ford GT, the BMW Z8, the recent Hyundai Vision N. I could go on, but the early 2000s Beetles follow this design concept to a T. A LEGO model of the RSI was something I've low-key wanted to attempt for a while, and through lots of brainstorming and research, I had a good idea of how I was going to tackle this project before a single brick was ever even lifted. Using inspiration from this LEGO vintage Herbie themed Beetle I found on the internet, I used the same pieces to capture the bubble wheel arches. I also used a similar hood technique, but outside of that, this entire model is completely original. Real quick, I'll point out some of my favorite specific details on this model. The first being the way I mounted the headlights with these 1x1 studs with these sticks. I also used a similar technique here for the spoiler mounts. Another cool detail is the use of these arches to create the round circular profile of the bug. And finally, an option that's not in the instructions but is really easy to implement is replacing the taillights with the famous or infamous flower taillights. And I briefly mentioned this before, but let me formally announce that you can build this car with ease, since I have finally created my first set of LEGO instructions with BrickLink Studio. This was the real challenge, since 2 weeks ago I had no idea how to use BrickLink Studio, and now through trial and error I have my first set of instructions done. The instructions can be found for a free download on the new Study Garage website, which is linked in the description and in the pinned comment. I also plan on releasing the instruction video simultaneously with this one, as long as I can get that one out before this one, but not like a whole minute, you know what I'm saying? I also encourage any and all feedback on the instructions so I can continue to improve them for you guys in the future. I already took a side note that I may consolidate steps in the future. But moving on from the Beetle, I have one more new exciting build to share with you guys to see if you'd be interested in some instructions, now that I'm, doing that. This is my prototype LEGO dyno for 8 wide Speed Champion cars. Designed and built to accommodate all 8 wide Speed Champion cars, this dyno is fully prepared to measure the horsepower of any car, be it back-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. I built this as a concept of design for an even bigger project I have a future idea for, but I figured this would be cool for some people to play with, or even to have as a display piece. You can even add a little platform for a computer to read all your car's diagnostics. Once again though, since this is a concept build, the final version would look a little bit more finished and also have a couple of improvements that I don't have the pieces for. Nothing that would change the overall shape, size, or design. Let me know though if you're interested in this. I didn't know how many people would maybe even want to add this to your collection, but if you are, let me know and I would be more than happy to create some instructions for you for free. With that though, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you liked today's video, definitely give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.